Today I want to speak on the topic of sacred partnership and the field that we create together with our partners, and the energy of sacred union that is being under attack from so many sides right now, as we have the most powerful medicine within sacred union and within this ability to hold high standard for our primordial energies within container of our relationship. So today I will mention this field of male essence and protection of the feminine. It's a deep talk. I think that I will just cover these points for today and maybe make a live stream on this topic, because this is something really powerful and amazing, and I think that really very less women understand and know the level of protection one can have inside the relationship. We go for compromises, we have inside of our own psyche, we have this very man that we forgive everything. We forgive him everything. Either it's someone who is very weak and he is incapable, so we still hold him this forgiveness, and majority of women experiences from the father line, or it's someone holy like the king, some strong male authority, spiritual or power authority inside our psyche that we forgive. We will forgive everything, we will abandon ourselves, we will close our eyes to his failures, to his misguidance, misleading, and to his leaking of the field, of the sacred field that we create together, and becomes the one who is not able to protect us because we are closing our eyes, we don't level up our standard. And these things, of course, we need to look inside our psyche what kind of pattern there is, and create stable ground for this within us. So man can then, if we have a man, then he can really step forward for the standard there is initiated through the woman. So this leakage of energy, it comes from outside. We experience it. It comes from him, because there is some distortion. But the primal imprint is in us. How am I allowing him to treat me? And essentially it's all coming back to the cycles of our psyche and what unseen parts we still have in there, what unseen stories we are still playing subconsciously. The level of the king, the one who is protecting your field, the one who is guarding your two selves. In a majority of relationship, the spiritual one is the woman. She sometimes even like setting up a hierarchy, like I'm more evolved than you. This creates distortion, and it creates competition, and competition is one of the things that open our fields to different varieties of energies from outside. And in this core, with this competition, we experience inability to trust, inability to actually surrender to his power and to perceive his power. So within us, we start to compete. Competition is only possible on the level of this male energy. So we don't let ourselves experience our feminine side. The next level is objectification. It's when you observe other women on a topic, on a subject of it's sexual or it's not sexual. And you might say, actually every man is doing that. It's just natural, it's like basic instincts of a man, just to continue our evolution. If you are interfering with a man who only operate on the basic instincts, what kind of men these are. If you have a sacred union, if you really go deep into spirituality, if you really go deep into your intimacy, and you really want to experience this incredible resonance and diving deeper, objectification becomes this very place where your energy is leaking. When your sacred energy that is building up through your intimacy, through your spiritual experiences together, is leaking. The world really tries to hook us with this idea of being popular, of being like so developed that you have so much life force that you would just everyone around. This idea is like invitation from the conditioning to spread your sacred energy and to abandon your power and to abandon your woman and to abandon the sacred union that you could build together, and not to deepen and just run away again and again from it. Initially, to change this, of course, you need a man who is willing to experience the wholesome self. I just want to tell you, there are men in this realm that are not objectifying. In the frame of sacred union, you can agree on it. You can step into it. What is he searching for with this constant search from outside? Is actually the very thing we all are searching for, is this sweet and tasty feminine energy that is life force itself, that is nourishing us. When we commit to each other in a way of committing to God, in a way of committing to life force itself, it starts to be so sacred to us that we don't want to pour any bit of it to conditioning. This can be gradually building up until the degree that you detach from all this objectification and programming. And of course, it also includes us women to stop objectifying ourselves. It includes this depth and this level of integration of the wholeness that we are, the stage that we are at, no matter where you are. The next stage, and initially I did not know this level would be possible, is protection of tinier, subtle energy. This was what I was initiated into. My man was practicing Buddhism, and it was this kind of attitude that everything, let's just enjoy, and there's only good things, good vibes. And I was holding the protection for the family on the energetic level for a very long time, until he went for ayahuasca and he got familiar with these dark energies and this stuff and how to build protections. It comes from integration of our shadows. It comes from understanding how to choose love, how to be rooted in love. And of course, it's my inner process. And in the inner, it turned out that it is much easier that my man is holding this part of this male protection, and he stepped into it naturally and beautifully, and now everything is just very different. When we speak about providing, when we speak about like this, he should, I don't want to add to this the level of he should. I want to make it clear for you. This is something else. He should that comes from the system is something else. Then he steps into his power because you let him. And then you become this wholesome working system itself. And then you see which things don't belong there. And then you see when some program is sneaking into your field, it feels so wrong. Your field is already so strong that it doesn't stick. And then you move on. You are these field structures. We create the environment for him to express his qualities and abilities. Guidance. But this guidance is not coming from the mind, it's coming from your own experience of self, and it just unlocks pathways for him.